Dopisování je pro nás oba jediný způsob, jak sobě umíme být upřímní.
Czech Republic filmmaker Diana Cam Van Nguyen eloquently depicts her personal experiences with nuanced parental hardship within her 2021 short documentary Love Dad. After Nguyen rediscovers a series of letters she and her now estranged father sent to each other while he was in prison for a year, she reflects upon the tenderness and warmth within his writing compared to his coldness once he returned, deciding 15 years later to write him a letter back in the hopes of understanding his perspective in the ending of their relationship. Using this letter as the basis of the spoken narrative, Nguyen utilizes her own voice within the voiceover to authentically communicate her personal story, bringing an emotive openness to the film.
Chtěla bych to všechno pochopit.
The film commences with a voiceover narration done by the actor who plays Nguyen's father, reciting a letter he wrote to her, which is visually accompanied by fast-paced flashes of letters addressed to Nguyen, stamps, and pink and white notebook paper. The sweetness in his words, such as, "I'm always thinking about what you're doing at home," and "My little Diana, I miss you so much," heavily juxtaposes with his exhibited actions later on in the film, as Nguyen depicts his dire obsession with having a son. This ultimately leaves her to question her worth within his eyes, as he views sons as the sole carrier of the family legacy, and daughters to be married off, no longer upholding the family name.
A tenhle fakt ve mně vždy zbuzoval otázku. Kdybych byla kluk, bylo by všechno v pořádku?
Nguyen illustrates her frustrations with her father's patriarchal expectations through the film's unique visual elements. The film draws upon the medium of the letter through its distinctive animation style, using live-action recreation, 2D cutouts, and mixed-media collage-style animation, ultimately generating an aesthetic that is reminiscent of the evanescence of childhood. Conveying the anger Nguyen has towards her father, she illustrates an imagined childhood where she was the son he wanted, using a messily ripped image of a young boy's face and placing it on top of the actor who plays her childhood self. This scene begins comedically, with bright and cheery pinball-like music, insinuating that this boy would be the ultimate prize. However, as the music fades, Nguyen depicts her jealousy for a person that never existed, manifesting visually through the accelerated and fast-paced scratch marks in a picture of the two of them. Even with the resentment Nguyen harbors towards her dad, ultimately, she wants to understand him. The reoccurring motif of the letters not only establishes itself within the narration and form, but plays an important role within the visual elements. As the actor who plays Nguyen's adult self clutches longingly at a blank letter silhouetted version of her father, this not only visually conveys the significance of the letters within their relationship, as it is the primary way they've been able to communicate with each other and understand each other, but also establishes her innate desire to reconnect with him, as a blank page symbolizes a fresh beginning.
Chtěla bych tobě zas najít cestu a porozumět ti. Pokud mi to dovolíš. Mám tě ráda. Tvoje dcera, Diana.